sponsorship from local community here, Barefoot Construction. They're a construction company. I've seen their equipment on site on the way here, building a new gas station, a lot of excavators, dump trucks, and that sort of thing. But Barefoot Construction, silver sponsor. Dig and Dirt Construction, another site prep construction company. Saw their machines on the 401 doing some highway work when we were heading up to Ganaqua the other day. Marshall's Lawn Care and Garden Center, they're a local sponsor. Mike's Tire, that's just down the road on County Road 11, about maybe 1 kilometer down the road here. So Mike's Tire. Stone Mills Township, that's the township we're here, and Stone Mills Township has greatly supported this event. Sullivan and Sons Construction, another silver sponsor for the 2018 Lennox Fencing World Championships. I'm going to round it out with Deer Haven Farm and Garden Center. The brand new John Deere tractors you see that are attached to each one of the boat trailers, they've been provided by Deer Haven Farm and Garden Center. Great to have, especially to have a tractor, and not only one but 3 to load the brand new Sanger boats in and out of the water. Makes it very efficient and comfortable for the event. Deer Haven Farm and Garden Center, thank you very much for your support in this event.
Yeah, as we start the Open Men's Tricks Finals here, I want to recognize the junior boys trick medalists from yesterday. Congratulations, Andrea Emma from Italy, our bronze medalist. A big congratulations to William Lee of New Zealand, the junior boys silver medalist. And participating in this event, our junior boys gold medalist, trick champion, Jackson Gerard of the USA. Congratulations, boys.
Well, rolling down the lake now, Gus, and these are the Open Men's Trick finalists. We've got, it's great to have 4 different countries representative. We've got a New Zealand flag, an Australian flag, Great Britain's flags there, and the U.S. flag. So it's really great to see that there's so many different countries represented. I've been to a lot of world championships, and sometimes you get like the USA, Australia kind of dominant, but now we've got 4 different federations in that boat. So as the boat makes its way down the lake, we would like to acknowledge and congratulate our finalists. The first is Ben Groen from New Zealand. From Australia, we have Keenan Derry. From the USA, it is Keith St. Ange. From the USA, Jackson Gerard. And rounding it out, no stranger to World Championships, it's from Great Britain, your current world record holder, pending, David Small.
We do have a final score in from the Open Ladies Tricks event. I want to congratulate Ashley Stebbings, 8,400 points. Confirmed gold medalist Ashley Stebbings of Australia.
A great photo op for anybody down there in the crowd to get a great photo, historic photo of these Open Men Trick finalists. We'll be turning that boat around, bring them back past the crowd, and they'll be getting ready on the start dock shortly. First off the dock is going to be Ben Groen from New Zealand. These guys all tricked over 10,000 points in the preliminary semifinal rounds to get into these finals.
Yeah, this is going to be an amazing show of talent here. David Small set a pending world record in the preliminary round with 13,350 points. And let us not forget, Jackson Gerard yesterday came out and he skied 14,050 to win the overall, to win the junior gold medal in the final for the World Championships for the juniors and set another pending world record. So unbelievable. You're probably going to see another pending world record skied here. As Richard said, all 5 skiers in this event have skied over 10,000. Has that ever happened at a world final before?
I think this has been the first ever possible. I can't recall. It might have been one before, but this is a historic event. 4 different federations, all over 10,000 points. Amazing skiing. Once again, we have your finalists from New Zealand, Ben Groen. From Australia, Keenan Derry. From the USA, Keith St. Ange. From the USA, Jackson Gerard. And rounding it out from Great Britain, we have David Small.
I also want to congratulate the senior men's tricks champion from this year's 2018 World Championships with the bronze medal from USA. Congratulations, Jason Lee. With the silver medal from the USA, congratulations, William Farrell. And your senior men's world gold medalist from Australia, Brett Sands. Congratulations to the senior men.
Yo, Brett, you down the start dock there. Congratulations on your gold medal. How'd that feel yesterday? What are your feelings of the water here, conditions in the boat skiing behind for this World Championships? I think we lost Brett there for a moment. So as we get that boat back down to the dock, we're going to unload the open men, get that boat out of the water, and first skier in the water will be Ben Groen. Our bronze sponsors here that have greatly assisted the production of this event, some local sponsors, Allen Insurance. Allen Insurance are one of our bronze sponsors. We also have County Farm Center, the County Farm Center. Cross Border Solutions, a bronze sponsor for this event. Franklin Coach Lines. We were using the Franklin Coach Lines the other night to get up to Gananoque and went on a beautiful, beautiful boat cruise in the Thousand Islands area. We took Franklin Coach Lines to get there. Comfortable coaches. We also have Hermer's Heavy Equipment. Houston Barriers. Houston Barriers, one of our sponsors. Also, Iron Eagle Industries. Iron Eagle Industries, bronze sponsor of the event. We have Mark Crucci. Mark Crucci graciously sponsored the event. Well as Mike Malepsky. Mike Malepsky is one of our officials here from the Midwest. He sponsored the event as a bronze sponsor. Rounding it out, we got Ryko. We also have Shield Fence and Wire. Sunbelt Rentals. I noticed them bringing in some lights for the night jump last night. So Sunbelt Rentals has supplied all the lighting for the night jump as well as some other equipment. We have the Backwater Design Company. Caitlin Rowland, former world competitor, medalist. She's a Backwater Design Company. She designed the logo for the World Championships. Waterski Wakeboard Ontario, bronze sponsor. And one of our team members, Marcel Bernet from the Canadian team, is the bronze sponsor. So that rounds out the sponsors. We're grateful to have all of those, many of them on site today. Thank you very much. We now have the Open Women's final results posted. So the results final for the Open Women's are posted to go and look at for the team managers.
It's definitely worthy of having a conversation about the Open Men overall results. When you take a look at the current standings, David Small only 100 points above Keith St. Ange. Keith is in the 2 spot, and it is this event, the Tricks, is where the ground's going to be made up for Keith St. Ange. Currently about 120 points behind David Small and Tricks. So if Keith can get his score up closer to that 13,350 that David posted, and or even make up a few points in the slalom or jump where they're actually pretty close, it's going to be pretty exciting here. But there's a lot of bearing here on this event for Keith St. Ange, and he's having a great tournament. So feast your eyes on the water here, folks. It's going to get real crazy.
Brett Sands, what's the feeling down there at the start dock area, Brett?
Oh, a lot of anticipation, Rich, I reckon. You know, any one of these guys in this final can win it. You know what I mean? They're all capable of tricking 12 and a half to 14 and a half, 15,000 points. It only takes one trick to get knocked or a fall late in a pass, and it just puts everyone in the game, and it can put you out pretty quick. And obviously there's a lot on the line here for the guys fighting it out for the overall, you know. There's Ben, Keenan, Keith, Jackson and David. It's a tight one, and they all know they have to try and wind David in. So the boys will be going around their stuff, just doing their little bits and pieces and getting ready, and let's just hope this wind just holds it right there for a little bit.
Excellent. Thank you, Brett. We have that towboat at the other end, just doing a little bit of a what we call leveling pass, making sure the wake is nice and level, moving some weight around in the boat if need be, just to get it perfectly level for the athletes.
Ben Groen, first guy on the dock here. He's been our most consistent tricker in the preliminary through the semifinal rounds. His 2 scores both over 10,000 points and only separated by 300 points between the 2 rounds. So he's skiing very consistently well, and look for him to put up a nice score here in the finals.
Well, on the dock there, Ben Groen, very capable of getting a gold medal in this event. We saw him pull out and score a line step 720 in the semifinals of this event, I believe, Gus. A line step 720. I was calling it as a line 3, and he just kept rolling and rolling. 720 line step, I believe, is the first time I've seen one in the World Championships and seen one scored in the World Championships. 2,200 point run. That's 20%. Over 20% of a 10,000 point trick run in one trick. Very, very difficult trick.
Yeah, and it was amazing how easy Ben made that look. It was such a smooth turn. My jaw was hanging when I saw him pull that off, but he made it look really easy. He's definitely got that trick dialed in.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to see. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say we're gonna probably see some multiple line turns. He's been practicing these for the last couple of years. I know. He's mastered them. They're high risk tricks, but they're worth a lot of points. And Ben's probably got, quote, nothing to lose. He's capable of getting on the podium for sure, but he's definitely capable of getting that gold medal.
Yeah, if he's going to throw in multiple line step turns here, that, like you said, Richard, we didn't see that out of any of the other competitors in this group. So he's got that in his back pocket, as Robbie would say. And you know, if he pulls that out, and who knows what he can do with. That's a confidence thing for him. He hit that one with confidence, so I think you're definitely going to see him repeat that trick here in the finals. And who knows, he may even throw a reverse in there as well.
All right, Ben Groen, going to get on at about 45 mile an hour, 45 and a half, starting backwards. We're going to see a positional turn. So he's going to do a turn, a trick before the course, steady himself, come in frontwards. He's going to ski into the course frontwards for time. Beautiful to see all these flags flying around the end of the lake, Gus. It's just a great picture, the way this was designed. We've got the tournament dock there, lined with all the flags from all these different federations that are participating in the World Championships.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sight, and what's really remarkable is watching those flags stand at attention, but the lake is still really, I mean, the skiing conditions are phenomenal. It's just kind of a ripple, but it's flat and consistent. There's really no chop out here to affect the skiability of the water. So
these are the best conditions you could possibly want to have. Behind that Sanger boat, Ben Groen, rope tightening up, Team New Zealand, 10-second call. There's the okay. Ben Groen coming in backwards. He's outside there. There's the positional turn to the front. He's going to start his run with a 4-5 sequence of 4-5 40. There's the first one, the 5 to the back. Here's the 5 to the front. The reverse. This is unbelievable. He's just spinning like a top, not losing axis at all. There's a line step. 720. He's got that one,
Wow.
Gus. Line step 7. Does a 1 foot. Line step to the back. 1 foot hop. Great stand-up pass for Ben Groen. Wow. That line 720 was just perfect.
I think Ben Groen can do that line step 720 in his sleep. mean, we saw him execute it the other day. You had mentioned Richard hadn't seen that in the World Championships before. Wow, he did it again, and I think every time you do it, you just get more confident in your ability with that. He went right into that coming out of the 4 5s, and boom, he nailed that thing perfectly. So
Yeah.
awesome run for Ben Groen.
He's going to be possibly up in that 6,000 point range, I think, for that single pass. We've got a couple minutes. He's down the other end there. Yeah, it's very, very, very close to maybe one of the higher single passes of the tournament here. We're getting it way upwards of 6,000, close to 7,000 points perhaps in that single pass. Ben Groen, wow, turning the heat on. Those 540s were absolutely unquestionable. Never lost axis at all. He just kept spinning and spinning, just like he's doing it in the house there on dry land, let alone going 45.5 miles an hour behind the boat outside the wake.
Yeah, he dialed in. And what's really interesting to me is watching these top-scoring skiers here at the Worlds. There's a lot of the skiers that are packaging up those 540s back. They'll do the 540 turns as a package. I think just about every one of the top scorers are doing that in their run. So really interesting how that's a popular package that the top skiers seem to be skiing.
We've got a provisional score for Ben Groen. 7,330 points in a single pass. 7,330 points, single pass for Ben Groen. He is on track right now to put himself way up high on that podium.
Rich, I watched that pass on the TV down here at the start dock, and to me, that was, I don't know whether it's the most points in the single pass at this tournament, but it was the cleanest and smoothest pass. It looked like it was in slow motion, and he still got 10 or 12 tricks in. That was absolutely amazing to watch.
No, it was, Brett. Absolutely unquestionable tricks, very smooth. Transition from trick to trick very easily. Ben Groen, obviously, he's full-time barefoot water skier. He came in here healthy. He came in here practiced up. He's coming in the course right now with a toe up, very clean stand up in the toes. He's loading for a toe turn. There's the toe back. Feet to feet, toe front. He's got it. There's a 1 foot turn to the back. We're looking at a back-to-back 7. Reverse back-to-back 7, all nice and clean. Ben Groen's going to ski out of this course. There's a line 3. He's got it, almost out the front, but he nailed that trick.
He's fired up.
Wow, Ben Groen, 2 stand-up passes. That is going to be possibly a personal best.
Yeah, it looked to me like he burned a little more time than he wanted to on the toe front, was it?
The toe front, he powered down, and he had to kind of soldier it back up. Took a little bit of time. He had a couple other little bobbles, but what a strong skier. Line 3 almost out the front, pulled it back in.
Yeah.
He was very steady. 1 foot turn, foot out to the side. He steadied it back in, straight into the back-to-back 7s.
Yeah, I don't know that there was anything left at the end of that run. I think he pretty much skied out what he had intended to ski out. What a solid run there.
Yeah, no, it was a great run. I mean, he's already on the beach there. He butt slide right in, and he's already on the beach. It's amazing. So Ben Groen, we're eagerly awaiting a preliminary score, but I got to put that, that's got to be a 12,000 plus run.
Yeah, that's our first guy off the dock there. It's just going to be unbelievable to see.